Good morning. Before we did a very simple if statement, and now we want to do something nested ifs. We've got more ifs. We want to check a lot of things. If I'm doing grading, if I have a student that has a 93 and an 88 and a 98 and one with a 72, 66, 45, I've got grades all over the map. And if I've got a lot of these students, say I have 200 students in a large lecture hall, I don't want to have to go through and look at that and put a number in because I will make mistakes. But if I can set up an equation that will let me know, it looks at this number and tells me what grade it is, I've mistake-proofed my operation. And I can do that with nested ifs. We did a simple if earlier, so now we're going to try the nested if. And you notice I have the equations in here for the A. We're going to redo this if with a new set. So we're going to take this data and right click, and we're going to copy it. And I'm just going to move over to E and right click and paste. I'll paste special. I want to do just the values and number formats. So I've got that. I can double click here between the letters just to spread that out. I want this bold. And over here I want to do grade letter. There. I want to know what that grade is, and to do that I can do a nested if, which sounds strange and looks strange, but we're going to end up with this equation and we're going to build it, and I'll show you how it works. Because what we say is if here is B2 is greater than or equal to 90, that's an A. But if it's not, say we've got a 72, well then I have to continue checking. If B2 is greater than or equal to A, it's a B. Nope, 72 isn't greater than or equal to 80. If B2 is greater than or equal to A, 70, then it's a C. Yes, that's a C. So as soon as it finds a true, it stops. It says, I've got the answer. There it is. I'm done. So if I click into G2, I want to check my first number. To do an if or do any function, you always start with the equal sign. That tells Excel you're going to do some calculations. So I do an equal, the other equal, if paren, if paren, just a left paren, if, and we have a logical test, value of true, value of false. If 93 greater than equal to 90, comma, that would be an A. So I quote A, quote, comma, space. And I've got my first test. So if F2 is greater than equal to 90, that's my logical test. Value of true, if that's true, that's an A. But what if it's not greater than equal to 90? What do I put here? Well, I can't put a B or a C or a D or an E and F because it could be any of those. So I have to do another if. And here I don't type the equal sign. I've got the equal sign here at the very beginning. I only need it one time. Here, I do just another if, IF. And then a logical test. So if, and I click on my 93, whoops. Go back. If 93, click on that, greater than equal to 80, comma, that would be a B. So I do a quote, B, quote, comma, space. And that's two of them. I've got that. But what if it's not greater than equal to an 80 or a 90? Well, then I have to do another if, IF, that. Click on my 93 again. I'm always just going to be checking this one. Greater than equal to 70, comma, space. That would be a C. So I go quote, C, quote, comma, another if. Now, again, if, paren, this 93, greater than equal to 60, comma, that's a D. So I go quote, D, quote, comma. Now, we're going to end it. We've got here, we've got our logical test. We've got if it's true. We've run out of all options. We've got the A, B, C, D. The only thing left is an F. Well, if it's not greater than 90, or greater than 80, or greater than 70, or greater than 60, it must be in the 59 and below, and that's an F. So here I just type, if it's not any of these, then that's an F. So quote F, quote, and then I close it with a parens. And notice I've got a green paren here. I need more parens. Every time I've got a left parenthesis, I have to put a right one in here. So I've got one left. I need a red left. I just keep putting them in until they match. I've got as many lefts as rights, and that should do it. If I hit enter, I've got my equation. And I'm going to center this. Now, with this, it will check all of these nodes. So if I drop down one, just copy this down one, it says that's a B. So what it did was it said, is it greater than or equal to 90? And it's no. So it's not an A. Then it goes on to the next one. Is it greater than or equal to 80? It is. So that's a B. That's a true. It puts the true B in there, and then it stops checking. It's done. It says I got a winner. So this one should be an A. Let's go down to the 72. C. If F5 greater than or equal to 70, if this is greater than or equal to 70, that's a C. And so it puts a C in there and it stops calculating. And I can just copy these all the way down. And now I have my grades, and there aren't any mistakes in there because I didn't have to go back and forth and try to remember what grade was what and make mistakes myself. So I can do this for lots and lots of students. It's an easy way to do that. The equation, if I click on this, the equation is there, and it shows me what it is up here. And if you can do this, then you've mastered the, and again, you've mastered the nested if. You keep doing ifs until you get to where there are no more, and then you go, okay, if it's none of the above, it has to be below, which would be an F. So that's, I think, all we've got for today. I'm going to save this, upload it to YouTube. You can do this in class, and this will be an extra credit.